What's going on, Scorpio? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and it's going to be a reading for the week of January 23rd to the 29th, 2023. So in this reading, Scorpio, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and much more regarding this week for you. But before we begin this reading, Scorpio, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out, Scorpio. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Scorpio, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Scorpio. Now, as you can see, one last announcement, I'm wearing the Mystic merch hat. So the official Mystic merch line has just dropped this week. So Scorpio, if you're interested in rocking some Mystic merch, click the link in the description box below. It will take you to my Teespring store, and you can find hoodies, t-shirts, you name it, all kinds of stuff. So it's a great way to support the channel and look fresh at the same time, because I know a lot of you Scorpios are mystics as well. So with that being said, I am going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you this week, Scorpio. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Scorpio. Hi. Yeah, all right, let's see what we got. Ooh, all right, Scorpio. So let's start this reading off for you with some pre-shuffled oracle cards. What energy do you need more of this week? The first energy you need more of this week, the first frequency, is self-awareness, right? So self-awareness really is the most important thing. I always say that 90% of transformation is simply awareness, being honest to admit deeper truths that you're feeling inside of yourself. So something about self-awareness here, I do feel as well, for a lot of you, this does have to do with a relationship that you're in. This could be a romantic thing for a lot of you. Some sort of thing about self-awareness where, like, if you're being honest with yourself, if you're being upfront with what you feel, like something's just off, you may have to set a boundary with someone or something like that. We're gonna have to see. We also have surrender. Okay, so self-awareness and surrender. There's something here that I feel like there's something that you're fighting. Like there's just, I am sensing some sort of like inner turmoil, like something you're split on. I'm not sure what this split decision is, but it's almost like you're weighing the benefits and the negatives of like sticking with someone or a situation. And this week, it's like really important for you to go within and really weigh the options. Like, what am I getting from this situation? How much is it taking away from me? And like almost surrendering to an inner like knowing that you have is what I'm getting. And then, yeah, it's similar. You also have self-trust. So you need to trust yourself above. I'd be very careful about like listening to what any sort of like surface level thing someone's saying. This is definitely coming through, as well as like, don't pay attention to people's words, pay attention to their actions. Like, actions speak louder than words. So if someone's telling you, oh, Scorpio, I'm going to change, I'm going to do this and that, but they're not actually doing it. Also just like, I don't know. This is coming through as like, pay attention to people's history as well. If someone that you're dating, or there's some sort of business thing you have, some sort of thing with your job, like pay attention, like the situation that you're dealing with. How does this person or this employer or something, how do they treat other people? Do they talk shit about other people in front of you? Because if they do, that's how you know you're going to be the next one they talk crap about. Or there's something about like not believing in people's words, self-awareness, surrender, and self-trust. So I don't know what this is about. We're going to have to see as we go through the reading, but like trust your gut is what I'm feeling. This also could just be like what you want out of life for a bigger picture, to zoom out for a minute, like self-awareness, surrender, and self-trust. Some of you know what you really want, but I'm just getting an entanglement. You're entangled in some sort of like self-imposed prison, like, oh, I've invested this much time into this person or this career, and it's like it's not making you happy anymore is what I'm getting. But your opportunity is the 9 of Pentacles here. The 9 of Pentacles, you see someone just individually on this card. I think it's a good idea for you to go out into nature here, Scorpio, and don't be afraid to take time out for yourself to really like tune in and evaluate what's going on in your life. There could be something about, there's an opportunity to take a break. I'm getting this if you're in a romantic situation that something weird is happening this week, there's an opportunity to take a break. I'm not actually getting like full-on break up. Could be for some of you, but definitely an opportunity to be like, hold up, like press pause and just like go out into nature. Like I'm getting a vision of you like breathing deep in nature and really tuning in. And I'm getting spiritual confirmation as I'm saying that. Now, you have the 4 of Cups as your challenge. So the 4 of Cups as your challenge is the first thing I'm getting is someone who's apologizing to you because they wronged you. Like the first thing I'm getting, and this is not going to be for all of you, but for someone here who they clearly messed up, or clearly their words were out of alignment with their action. They promised you something. Oh, I'm never going to do that. They did it. And the problem is that you do have an emotional connection to this situation, like some sort of career that you've invested in. For a lot of you, this is a person that you've invested valuable time and energy in, and you do care for this person I'm getting, or this situation. Like there is a genuine alignment you have. But I'm almost getting like, don't be a sucker. You know, don't be a sucker here. Sucker MC. Like the 4 of Cups in your challenge is it's a challenge for you to say no, to disconnect, right? Your opportunity is the 9 of Pentacles and your challenge is the 4 of Cups. So this is your opportunity is to kind of take time out for yourself, prioritize yourself. And the challenge is you may have some sort of emotional connection to this. This could be for those of you that are, I'm also getting not all of you obviously, but those of you that are like a parent, there could be some sort of disciplinary thing involved here. I'm not even joking, like where you may need to put down the hammer for a little bit. And even though it's like, I don't know, it's a very interesting, we're gonna have to clarify what it's about. But for a lot of you, your money's tied up to this, however it is. Like you either live with this lover or it's something to do with your career, because in your overall general energy this week, Scorpio, you have the 7 of Wands, you have the King of Pentacles, and you also have the 5 of Swords here. So some of you definitely are in some sort of like interpersonal beef. This could be with someone that you're working with, or it could be a lover for others of you. The 5 of Swords is usually someone very destructive, and because it's right next to that King of Pentacles here, somehow your resources or your physical well-being is tied up to this in some sort of physical way. For those of you dealing in a love situation, there could have been once again some sort of deception or some sort of lying that you need. The only way that you're going to restore justice to the situation is by like putting up a boundary, right? You have the 7 of Wands, which is putting up a wall, right? This whole energy is the 9 of Pentacles is being by yourself. The 4 of Cups in your challenge is is an apathy. It's saying no. And then you have this right here. So don't be afraid to stand, self-awareness, surrender, and self-trust. Like there may be something going on beneath the surface. Someone is talking to someone else, something to do with your work. It's just not, I don't know. But it's interesting because in what you don't see coming, Scorpio, you have the Queen of Pentacles, synonymous with that King of Pentacles. You have the Justice card, centerpiece to your reading. Then you have the 6 of Swords here, like moving away, moving out of conflict, moving in a new direction. So in some sort of way, in what you don't see coming, you do get justice restored to you. I honestly feel like this justice is only going to be restored if you have the self-awareness and the self-trust to surrender to what you need to do. And what you need to do this week, it may not be a permanent thing for a lot of you. For some of you, this is not permanently quitting your job. This is not permanently breaking up with someone, but it is a period of like letting someone know I'm not having this, putting your foot down, standing up for yourself, like standing up to some sort of injustice in your life. But here's the thing, because the King of Pentacles is here and the Queen of Pentacles is here, somehow it's related to either your resources or this is to do with your partner, right? Someone that you're dating, someone that you're partnered with, where something is just not clicking. Now, here's the good news. There is an opportunity for healing and for you to further invest in this situation once someone knows that you're not, like, they can't just keep doing this to you or some sort of thing about that. Because in your advice from your spirit guides, you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Star, and you also have the Two of Cups. So with this energy, there is something about not really calling it quits. Like, whatever, you know, there is some sort of energy about like whatever happened to working through something with a career instead of giving up on it. But it's going to be different to varying degrees depending on who you are. So a lot of you are going to be moving through a challenge where you actually get on the same page more. So the Star is about renewal, healing, and the Two of Cups obviously is to do with love. It's to do with something you're tied up to. I do feel like for most of you, this may not really be a career reading, to be honest. For a lot of you, this has to do with someone you're very close to, you have a lot of emotions towards. And it seems like there's an opportunity for you to heal. Really, for you to reestablish some sort of justice in a relationship. But I don't know what this is about, but you need something that could be hidden from you as well. I don't know. So let's go ahead and see. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here, Scorpio, in your opportunity for this week? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for you? I mean, it's kind of a lot to take, you know. You see all these cards popping out, but you do have 3 over here. Yeah, 2 more. Sorry about that. 2 more. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in your opportunity? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles in your opportunities clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and also the Three of Swords. Yeah, so there's some sort of like clear imbalance in your life, right? And it could hurt you, like your feelings, like someone could really, I'm just getting someone hurt your feelings here, right? In some sort of way, someone hurts your feelings. The Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and also the Three of Swords. Like the only way, like this is about even give and take, like being on the same page as someone. You also have that scale of justice here. And you have the Justice card as the centerpiece to what you don't see coming. I'm just getting like someone hurt your feelings. And the only way that you can restore justice to this feelings is basically by giving someone, I'm almost even giving someone the silent treatment, like literally. And that may be an immature tactic and maybe, you know, say what you want about it. But clearly, whenever a duplicate comes out, Scorpio, it's the universe letting me know that I'm on point with what I said. So the Nine of Pentacles is clarified, but the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Clearly, there's some sort of unfairness. Now, I want to make this very clear that I'm not getting extremes. I'm really not. There's no sort of like major, there's just pain here more than like, there's deception, but it's not like the end of the world is what I'm getting. So what this could be is someone's not being upfront with you. There's some sort of like, intention that someone had, or there's some sort of thing that they do that it's a readjustment. But for others of you, it may be a little bit more serious, right? And it could have to do, especially for those of you in love, like this could be someone like you just realize like, oh, they've been flirting with someone behind your back. They have a little bit too much of a connection and you're like, what do you like, really? So there's something to be said with that, right? Now, why is the Four of Cups here your challenge? Why is the Four of Cups your challenge? It's like maybe like you need to like give someone the silent treatment, but it's hard for you to do that because then that messes up your life. I'm almost getting as well, I'm getting a manipulative tactic, someone telling you, oh, Scorpio, well, don't let this ruin it. Like, don't let this ruin your life. Like, it's only going to hurt you if you pull your energy back. And I don't know if that's really the case. Why is the Four of Cups here in your challenge? Now, Now, for those of you that are the breadwinner in a relationship, and this is obviously going to be a small percentage of you, but for those of you that are taking care of someone very close to you, they're leeching right now. And this is not for all of you, but what I'm getting to say for some of you is what's coming through, is that there's something, once again, the King of Pentacles, all these pentacles in this reading, something to do with money. Someone could be telling you, oh, I'm going to get a job, or just give me some, it's like, there is something about you being like, I can't keep supporting you. If you're sending someone money, this could be, if you're a parent, this could be your children, they're just being a brat, and they're like, I want this, I want that, and you're like, listen, we can't afford it right now, and that's the reason why the Four of Cups is your challenge, is because you're trying to find a way to like be like, okay, like let's figure out to be on the same page, but this cannot continue. The Four of Cups is clarified by the Devil, the Empress, and also the Eight of Wands here in what you don't see coming here, Scorpio. So yeah, for a lot of you, this has to do with your primary partner in love. The Devil is some sort of toxic behavior. The Eight of Wands is communication. Once again, it's funny because I got that this is speed and communication. Someone just like almost, something happens that messes you up. Self-trust, self-awareness, you realize this. But someone is just like almost hell-bent on like someone does something and they're like almost reacting emotionally, and they're like, no, you can't do this. No, I said I'm, like the frequency I'm literally getting is someone's like, I said I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. And you're like, well, that doesn't mean anything. You just did it. Like you already said you're sorry and you're doing it again. You understand? Like, and for a lot of you, this does have to do with your primary partner. But for a lot of you, it's more of like something else. Finances are involved for sure. So I don't know. Let's clarify what the Five of Swords is here in your overall general energy, because this will tell us a lot. Why is the Five of Swords here in your overall general energy? The Five of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Page of Wands, and also the Six of Cups. And it's interesting because in your challenge, you have the Empress here, and you also have this children thing. So for those of you that are married and you have children, there could, or you just have children with someone, there could be something about I'm getting, and this is not for all of you, so just have patience, bear with me. Something about a custody, like custody of children. This is what this could be about. Is coming through as like someone, there could be a custody battle going on for a lot of you, and someone's not playing fair in that regard. You also have the Eight of Swords, and you also have the Five of Pentacles here. To the Five of Swords here, like once again, someone's using you, someone's not being upfront, and it's someone that you have a lot of love for though, but it's like something needs to come to an end. Now let's go ahead and clarify why the Justice card is here. Why is the Justice card here in your what you don't see coming? No matter what this situation is, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like I do see solutions. I do see there being, like, by the end of this week, like some sort of resolution, some sort of conflict resolution, but not without some sort of crap show. Why is this Justice card here? Some of you could be... the Justice card is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups, and also the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's some sort of thing about like justice will be restored in a way that kind of makes you a little bit uneasy with yourself. It could be something that you're not used to doing. The Justice card is the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups, and also the Two of Pentacles. There's also a conflict within you. Like no matter what this is about, there's some sort of thing like you don't know how to deal with it. You know, you're like, how, like, do I be extreme? Do I kind of let it go? There's some sort of thing about like it's being in the air, right? Some sort of thing. Once again, money could be tied up to this, but it makes you like sad. It's almost like I see you like no matter what you got going on, this could be whatever it is. It's almost the frequency is like, you're like, I'm disappointed in you. Like that's and it's, maybe that's what you say to them. You say, listen, like, I'm not mad. I'm just a little bit like disappointed in you, or right? I don't know. Excuse me, gotta spit. Sorry. But you also have this. So what this tells me is that this has like been a pending underlying issue that then comes to light. And that's what I got, right? The Nine of Wands is like some sort of wounding. Some sort of person that you're dealing with, their own trauma comes to light. And for some reason, you're the person that has to be like in charge or you're the person that has to deal with it and be the bigger it's like, I don't know. But with that being said, let's go ahead and clarify what the star is here, because there is some sort of renewal in your life with this, no matter how you decide. Healing as well, like a very healing experience. Why is the star card for you here? It's right next to the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So emotional, I don't know. Why is the star card here for you, Scorpio? And your advice, by the way. Advice. Yeah. Star card is clarified by the star card is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and also the Moon. Okay, so it really, what I'm getting from this is it depends on how you've been deceived. It depends what comes to light. If someone like cheated on you, if there was something extreme, like someone stole your money, there really may be a major ending between you and someone, and you start to find new love somewhere else, right? The Ten of Swords and the Ace of Cups is an ending and a beginning. You also have the Moon. What I'm getting from this as well, for others of you, though, that are going to stay committed to this person because you're just too tied up to them or whatever, this is almost like the energy of you giving them one last chance, even though you have no idea how it's going to go. Because the Moon is about the unknown, right? Like, and the Ten of Swords is about ending a pattern, and the Ace of Cups is about, like, you're giving someone the benefit of the doubt. Okay, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but this needs to change, and then we'll see if they do it again. But then you almost feel like stupid for that, but you're actually meant to do it. So it depends on the severity of this disrespect. It depends on the severity of the misalignment. If you've been wronged, completely screwed over, well, then maybe you just look elsewhere, and that's how you restore justice. Now, if you can't do that for some sort of reason, or you don't want to do that, there is something about, okay, if you give this person another chance, it's like, you're going to walk the plank next time if you don't. So I don't know, like, but damn, Scorpio, this is definitely intense. So self-trust, surrender, and self-awareness. So you need to investigate, definitely. It's also interesting because, actually, never mind. I'm not going to get into the astrology. But with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading, and I hope this resonated with you. I'll talk to you next time, Scorpio.